What's up, y'all? Hey, hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, D Brown, Alicia W, member, Patricia Diet, and Shishi, my member. Hey, Kiri, baby. Hey, Ruthie Lewis. Hey, Marcy Starling. Hi. Hey, Mickey Pinky. Hey, Ray Mel. Donetta Speaks, my member. Y'all, this totally Sassy from the 803. How y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. I don't know. I open and can. I don't know. But anyway, how y'all doing? I'm glad to see y'all. Y'all remember all things on this channel is alleged, in my opinion. It is for learning. It is for teaching, entertainment purposes only. Okay? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, Audrey Gabbins, Georgia Leo. Hey, Doris, Bob, Manuel. Hi. Hey, Linda Thomas. He said he struck the ones that had his name on it. Oh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I told y'all why he did it. I told y'all. Okay. I told y'all why he did it because somebody leaked it and they were not supposed to. Okay. That's why he did it. Hey, Bit Bill. And I knew, didn't I tell y'all? As soon as I saw people reporting on that, I knew he was going to get mad because he made it plain and clear. Hey, now, later, Mango. Hey, Darcel Ayers. Carlos denied it, then turned around and said he did because the podcast was uploaded by a couple of TVs. Hmm. I know he did. Content creators, yeah. What happened was it was actually one. All it takes is one person and it goes viral. Hmm. Hey, so y'all, Legion has come out and spoken. Legion says that she lied. Risa Tisa lied. Said that he caught her cheating with some dude named Bradley. He tried to go to marriage counseling and it didn't work, so he divorced her. Ain't that the same story he told the other lady? Yeah. Legion, Jeremy, Jermaine, Jerome. You lying. You lying. Okay, bro. The gig is up. I told you I knew that, but he worked over in North Augusta. That's why I live. That ninja done been everywhere. Hey, Shay. Um, um, too blessed for you, hey. Hey, Marcy Starling and Georgia Leo. And Ruthie Lewis, hey. Um, so now he's saying that he struck the channels that uplifted the other part of the podcast that was not supposed to be uplifted, and struck those channels. And if you shared it from the person who shared it, you struck that channel. Okay. Um. Now I don't know who's striking people channel, but he said he struck the ones that shared the video. Over egg salad sandwich. It was good though. Hey, Tanisha Breedlove. I also saw two more women that came out and exposed him. You know he lying. I'm lying. I'm gonna keep my name out your mouth. Why would you even go live knowing that you lied? Ain't that crazy, y'all? Y'all hit the like button as you come in, okay? But ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? You know you lied. And you still up here trying to book. Girl, these this is not a habitual liar, y'all. This is a pathological liar. It's inbred. All he do is lie. Like we breathe, like we breathe the air. That's how they live through lies. Mm. I just, and the stepson came out as well. Hmm. Said that he was a producer, but guess what? He worked for a local Christian TV station in my part of the town. Okay, in the north part, Augusta part. That's where he worked at before. Okay, so he done conned his way around to some jobs. Hey, Queen 3K. That is not the problem. The problem is why you wait so long to say something. Right. I just found two moment. And the ex-wife also came out. She did, Terry. She was like, that part of her life is over. She's remarried. She has a podcast teaching and self love, and she said at that point in her life, she did not love herself like she should have, and she allowed this to happen to her. But she sounds like she's in a great place, and hey Shirley Terry, hey Don Simber, hi people in the chat. He's upset because he's going to edit the footage and make it non-favorable to male, allegedly, and in my opinion. Well, he really can't do that. Well, he can, but we already know what's up. So I think he's mad because he wanted to do that, and now that he's seen all so much support, if he do it, we're gonna call him out. And another thing, he's pissed off because um CC's was calling different businesses for the Scots and just saying that, trying to get information. Well, if you teach your people to tell the truth, then people wouldn't have to call around for them. You know what I'm saying? Me, that's not my style. Okay, I don't have to call around. I'm not reporting nobody. If it didn't happen to me, if I didn't get my products or whatever, then that's one reason to report. But if I'm not that type. I don't want nobody reporting stuff on my job. I don't do that to them because I already know they're a scammer. So what he think is going to happen? What did he honestly think was going to happen? Did he think, for 1 minute, that people are going to just believe this guy? No. Hey, LS, actually, my niece that lives in Augusta knows. She grew up in Augusta. Child, everybody know him. He got people worked over this way. Mm-mm-mm. A scammer. Mm, 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 mm. I'm done with CK. He's canceled for me. Total blackout. Oh, he is. But it's okay. It's okay. He'll be all right. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, he is a pathological liar. I mean, they lie like just having a conversation. That every word come out their mouth is a lie, and they don't even know what the truth is. That is crazy. I'm still supporting CC, so of course. ACC, it's Alex 16. Sorry, y'all. That's it. Are them some sun tip? Yep, my favorite. My favorite. I didn't like the fact that he brought the distraction to the podcast by bringing those two people. It was supposed to be about Mel, but she knew about it. Um, Georgia Leo, I know a lot of people are talking about it, but she knew. She knew about it. And she had questions too. Okay. We had questions, but I ain't talking about that over here because I don't want him coming over here. I do. Okay, Terry at Sassy T, have you read your message in your DMs yet about someone? I have to go look at them. I have not read yet. I will, December. When I go back upstairs, I read it. Candy warned us, and then he was still lying and pretending like they were still friends, and Candy debunked that crap real quick. Sure did. He sure did. He trying his best to get back in her good graces. Ain't gonna happen. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna happen. Mm-mm. Yeah, honey, he is. He mad. He mad, mad. Get glad, glad. Watch your butt with a trash bag. mm. Hey, Tracy J. Wilson. Yeah, y'all. So Carlos is saying that some of the content creators are doing too much. Well, I mean, if you teach your people to tell the truth, then they wouldn't be doing too much. Okay, we can just report on what we see. But when you get people on here telling lies, and you got a man that's on here telling his wife she's too dark and he can't see her, and you know, she said, "Well, I see me. Can't y'all see me?" I was like, "Yeah, we see you." But Tisha got new teeth. Did y'all see that? She got new teeth. Good for her. Um, and then you got a man on here that's a sexist, and got a cheater, and he never addresses anything. And when they do address it, how about they lie about it? Why would Carlos use the filming of the podcast just for the podcast? Why not use it for Love and Marriage Huntsville to start the season? D Brown, there is a part. That's why he didn't want us to record. There is a part that is going to be used. Yeah. The part that he told us not record, that was actually footage for Love and Marriage Huntsville. He knew it was all about Mel and got into his squishy girly feelings. There was the part. Okay, so he didn't mind us recording up until a spot. They even said it up until a certain spot. We had to turn off the cameras. Okay, and then because this part was going to be shown on the Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, it was going to be shown. So that's why we had to sign waivers. We had to make sure that we the producers went around, and when he caught certain ones filming, he had to make them put it down and cut it off. Okay, because we could have not even had to film the whole thing, but he allowed us to do it up until that certain point because he did say this was filming for the show. And then, of course, somebody had to film it and then come out and give it to people and cause a ruckus. Hey, Diamond Diva, Honeybee. Hey, GT Nah. So that's understandable. Yeah. So let me tell you what happened. Okay. When we got there, they said we can film, but we had to give our consent if we might be on they might film us. So we gave our consent. It was told to us, and it was told multiple times, not just one. It was told multiple times, please do not film this part. Please turn your cameras, your phones off. Do not record because this is going to be part of the show. And when y'all saw me, I was on live with you guys, and I said, "Oh, Carlos said we cannot film, so I will see you guys later because this is going to be filmed on the show." All right, that's when I put my phone down. But there were other at a certain table that was filming, and you know, they went over there and made them put the film stuff down. So that's why he struck certain channels. And I guess when you shared it to somebody else, he struck those channels, even though they really didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah. So I'm not taking up for him, but because I was there and I heard him say that, and on multiple times, they knew, but they still did it. And guess what? It caused a ruckus. So if you're a true millimeter, you wouldn't have done that, right? Hey, Linda Gamble. CK thinks he can play in the millimeter spaces and expect us for us not to call him out. What world is he living in? Child, too blessed for you. Yeah, we call him out. He was so oh, he was so mad. Okay, says I hold back on my opinion until I see the show, but he better show it. That's all I can say. He better show it. If he don't, baby, it's gonna be some hell to pay. It says that he should have just taken all phones and stored them in a sealed bag. Did he really think whatever was filmed wouldn't be leaked? Um, what my point is, LS, the producers, I think what happened, now I could be wrong. I think they started too quickly. And the producers and the workers were actually going around to tables. And I think Carlos got to take some accountability because I think he started too fast. He didn't give people time enough to make sure the production company say, "Oh, it's okay now." Okay. So by the time he started doing that, I guess he thought it was okay to go. He got the okay, and he started with the show, and people were still recording. So that's when you see Marcus Burns and all them going over there to the other tables and making sure everybody wasn't recording. Now everybody over here, well, we didn't record. People put their phone on real quick, okay? But there were tables recording, a table, okay? Um, but I understand what you're saying, Ellis. Diamond Diva Honeybee was the conversation with Melody calling him out about her being bullied, being filmed. Um, mm-mm. Well, all of it's being filmed, but the special guest part is definitely going to be on the show. There are going to be parts of it on the show. And I would think that probably would be if he didn't edit it out, okay? Because Marcus was laughing, honey. The producer, honey, he was back there with us cutting up because I was showing my tail, okay? Every time he come back there, he was cracking up because he knew I was telling the truth. First off, he came over trying to bogart and take over YouTube and CC's lane. He's greedy for money by any means necessary. Exactly. And he always say content creators and YouTubers and bloggers, but you're a YouTuber, you're a content creator, you're a blogger. You're the same. Your name is just Carlos King. You're the same to me. Okay, if you don't want to be called a blogger, if you don't want to be called a content creator, if you don't want to be called a YouTuber, stay off YouTube because that's what you are. You're not a journalist. You don't have your own TV show. So that's understandable. Right, Charlene. Why are the millimeters being blamed? What about his raindrops? Carlos is a liar. Yeah, yeah. It could have been his raindrops. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was a millimeter. It was. He's a blogger. You correct, Sassy. G Tina, it was a millimeter. Okay. Now I don't know, cause let me tell you, G Tina, who asked that question? Uh about the raindrops. Let me tell you, it was 99% millimeters there. Uh It was probably four raindrops, and then they evaporated. Okay, that's how many of us, was there. It was nothing but millimeter show. It was not. It's probably about a four or five people at one table that were raindrop, and that's true. The rest of us, it was millimeter city, baby. We came down there raining from heaven, millimeters from heaven. We rained down on the place. Okay, okay, yeah. But when somebody asks you to do something, you sign your name to a contract to do it, and you don't do it, you can be held liable. So that's on whoever did that. Okay, that's on them. That's all I got to say. I mean, like Melody said, she sat there and said, this is our livelihood. So when Melody says she can be affected by that, why wouldn't you stop? Same way with a lot of the millimeters went to black, and then guess what? Wanda ended up talking about them, talking about they just trying to steal people, men and stuff. I'm like, what the no, you can't get me to patronize people like this. I'm sorry. Hey, Barbara Emery Jones. Hey, look, Paulette in the game. What's up, Paulette? And LS totally agreed. He did not know his name would be associated with the strike. He was trying to do some underhand stuff and got caught. That's what he did. Now he got to you know what I'm saying? Now Melody probably was pissed off, and he had to come out instead of him just telling what happened. Melody just started her live on IG. Started her live on IG right now. Oh, okay. I'll watch it when I get back upstairs. It was majority millimeters because when the tickets dropped, the millimeters bought them out immediately. Yeah, the first round sold out. I couldn't even get tickets. Then when the second round came, I got mine just like that. And if it had been a bigger place, it would been so packed. I believe they would have sold out an arena. That's how packed it was. People wrapped around the buildings. It was cold. It was like what 10 degrees. We didn't care. That's called dedication. It was 10 degrees, ice, black ice on the street, and we still showed up and showed out. Come on now, Carlos. Come on. Your snowflakes melted. I don't want anything for Huntsville. Huntsville was nice though. I had a good time in Huntsville. I just didn't go there because I know how Wanda is. Wonder Woman is going to be teaching Marcel's downfall with her big mouth, allegedly, and in my opinion, yeah, because we really wanted to go to Liberia's, but because it was so cold, yeah, and one of the guys at the hotel told me, he said, this is like, we get cold, but he said this was like unbelievable cold for Huntsville. It was very rare. And for it to stay and ice to stay on the ground, it was terrible. So no, totally blocking out CK shows, only watching Love and Mary Huntsville because of Mel. Right, Diamond Diva. I ain't watching that Bad and Bougie or whatever that is. It's bad and terrible. No tour dates. He used Melody and millimeters to line his pocket. He didn't use me, Marcy. I didn't feel used. I feel like mission accomplished because guess what? If you had to be there, you would have felt the same way. I don't feel used by him because regardless, I was going to pay to see Mel anyway. So he came out with an agenda, but we changed the agenda. And if anybody understands what I'm saying, y'all get it. He came in with an agenda. He came in thinking that nobody would, sell out the place. He came in thinking that, it was going to be more raindrops than it was millimeters. He came in with his agenda, but at the end, we won. So he didn't use Mayor. Mayor got to tell him what she thought, and we got to agree. So he didn't use me. He didn't use me. We won. We won it. We made a statement. So making a statement made everything to me. That's why I say people had to be there to understand it. It was, it was, it, I can't even put it in. It was like all us are strangers but we know each other from the YouTube, but all our spirits were connected as one. And he couldn't penetrate it. He could not penetrate us. He tried it, but he could not do it. Why is it he touring the snot? Who gonna come and see them? Thank you. Marho, no other lineups or announcement. No, ain't nobody gonna come see him. No. Wonder Woman is going to be Tisha and Marceau downfall. Yes, she is. Cause that thing, she stay in somebody's business. Melody won in the end. Yes, she used her voice to call him out, and it was documented. Thank you. We won. We got our point across. We got to ask questions. We held him accountable. We didn't get used. I didn't feel used. I was happy. Yeah, Marcy said, I understand what you mean. I felt it even though through social. Yes, it was so undeniably all of us was there for Mel. Y'all, it was just it was a vibe. You had to just be there. I was just proud to see us standing for her. And when she said, you funding chaos, girl, all you heard was, that's deep. That's deep. Because when you fund chaos and you're funding abuse, whether it's physical, mental, or sexual, or what you call it, spiritual, you funding that. And you say, I didn't know you was going through that. Mel is an A+ student. I usually don't have to hold her hands, but you got to hold the dummy's hands. Okay. Now you knew. If you go back and listen to my thing, you'll say, I say, oh, you knew. Everybody's like, yeah, that's right. You knew. Don't sit here and tell that lie. You knew exactly what was going on. Don't come over here trying to with that bullshit. We are grown women. We're not them desperate women trying to get on TV, baby. We're not desperate women. We're women with careers, all right? We do this for fun, all right? Mel did her thing. I don't think he thought it would turn out like it did as far as being called out. He didn't. He came in with his agenda, left out looking crazy. The millimeters are a force, and Los doesn't like that. Lilos, no, he don't. And he trying to say, some of y'all do too much. Well, we ain't the only content creators that do too much. Okay, look at all these other content creators in it. Look at Tasha K. She do too much. So the millimeters ain't the only one that do too much. All right. If your people tell the truth and stand in their bullshit, then you wouldn't have to worry about people digging into their past, because we want to know who we looking at. Do you actually think that you can get on TV in front of hundreds of thousands of mature adult women and think we're going to believe that bullshit you putting in front of us? No. Do we believe Mel? Yes. Do we see Martell? Yes. We see them every day. That's truth. We see a Mel fighting for her life every day, fighting for her children every day. We see a Martell every day. Okay, we see a no good ass, ragged ass daddy every day trying to take kids that he can't afford every day. But do we see a man that's had a vasectomy and his wife is pretending to be pregnant? What the hell? That's a movie. That's Lifetime. And Lifetime more real than they are. Come on. You got to do better, Carlos. You got to do better, bro. I'm just saying. CK does too much. Stay off these CC pages. If his shows were doing that great, he wouldn't have time. He's a fan. He wouldn't be on here if he go in and pay attention to Love and Marriage DC that has neglected. Okay? Neglected. The show is just running on, it's like going down a hill. And he has not yet to do anything. So don't get mad at us when we call you out on your bullshit. You want to come over here and call us out? We're going to call you out. Do your job as a producer. Stop trying to put your panty ass up in every little thing that's going on and put your producer pants on and do your job. You are a producer. You are a boss. You need to have your shows monitored. You need to make sure people are okay while you out here trying to get at Bravo. Don't get mad at us because we call you out on your BS. Don't do it. It says that part, yes. The problem is he just mad because all the Scott do is lie about everything. Everything. And he does not do a corrective thing like this with Marceau saying his wife are two daughters. You know, he says, man, listen, don't do that. That's giving you bad press. Don't do that. Okay. But now he up there, he'll laugh about it and think it's cute. Ain't nothing cute about it. Then Ashley announced she's leaving DC. Yes, she's leaving. Because of the way she's being treated, because he's not stepping in. So he's basically letting the cast do whatever, and then their producers, and when they get together, it's a mess because you don't have a head producer there to say, nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, Carlos don't know how to be a boss. He want to be everybody's friend. You a boss. You can't be everybody's friend. Stay out of people's shit. Period. That I'll definitely be watching. Oh, wow. I don't watch 11 Marriage DC, but good for her. Yeah, she's leaving. Lalos has given up on his own shows or working for free for Bravo on the sideline. Yeah. But now what he's trying to do is he's trying to divide the house. And Heavenly, she don't see it. She sees it, but she don't want to believe it. But you gonna see it when Andy come up to you and say, "Look, your contract, you can't be doing that. Why are you talking to this man about what goes on our shows?" To me, that's conflict of interest. He could be trying to get some inside scoop to use it on his shows. You know what I'm saying? So if I was Andy, I'd be like, "Nah, no, you can't do that. I don't mind you interviewing people, but you can't interview him. He has his own network." Didn't ask him that you're leaving. The CK does too much. Stay off the YouTube street. Yeah. Before I spend my money, I want to know it's for a legit purpose. It was a good purpose, Diamond Diva. It was a great purpose. And Mel got paid from it. Okay. A pretty penny. Please don't forget to watch Sharnita's World Friday. It's Friday at 9 o'clock. SASSYTEA-V Spies was at Black Cigar Lounge at the podcast and throughout Huntsville that weekend. Yep. So let me say this. Everybody who claims they're a millimeter, they are not. Okay. There are some people that if you like, it's like the CIA. Okay. All right. You got spies who are really good at masking and then report back and take back vital information. There are people that's in the millimeter camp that are trying to destroy the millimeters by saying they are millimeters and they're not. And that's point blank. Hey, that's point blank. It's period. I mean, that's with any organizational period. So to tell you my personal opinion, the millimeters had no business going to Black Cigar Lounge. Then some of the millimeters were over there grinning in one of the space. Now has me been a cheap. Dawn, me and you talked about it. Me and Don Silver talked about it. I'm to me, because I don't believe them, because I feel like they are living a false truth, I'm not patronizing it. And the way Wanda talks about the millimeters, the way Wanda act, I'm not giving them a dime of my money. Now that was wasting money. Because guess what she said? Oh, they here trying to take somebody's husband. Wanda, who took your man when you was younger? I want to know. who took Wanda's man when they were younger? Because baby, that's all she think about is somebody trying to take them in. 90% of us, we are married or have somebody special in our lives. And the ones that don't, they choose to be that way. Well, I mean, of course, the record with what happened with the rest of CK tour, it ain't no, I don't know. Maybe it's on pause because he's saying he wanted to do this tour, but Love and Marriage DC is under scrutiny right now. It's under fire. Okay, I understand what you mean. Let's see. Stop causing confusion in discourse. Some people live for confusion in discourse. Anyone that wants Uncle Wonder, they can have him. You can, that's right. who, who hurt her when she was a teenager, honey? Or I feel like Wonder, she spies and look at everybody. She don't want. That's why her little husband be back there in the bedroom chained up. And I always talking about the Lord. God is with me, but you got a husband and a boyfriend. Come on, hypocrite. Anyone that wants to go in the house start causing confusion, trying to bring down the house from the inside out. Yeah, you got to be careful. Got to be careful. They show him just how strong we are. Yes, child. Ooh. Melanie, the true one is a force to be reckoned with. Forceful. Okay? I did not meet not one person that I did not like spiritually, that I did not connect with on a spiritual level. My discernment was not off. But one person. One. And I never say, but one. Wow, Heavenly really on Mail Live. Oh, okay. I'm going over there in a minute. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Friday, thanks. Yeah, it's Friday the 23rd at 9 o'clock. Remember, we're having the pajama, Sharnita's World Pajama Party. Okay, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna put it on my community board. I'm gonna go ahead and make my thumbnail so we can be ready to go. Okay. I guess you want to know what's really going on. Heavenly, you know what's going on. Y'all sat over there and talked about that girl eggs, and y'all know now. Did y'all see Stormy on the news talking about infertility, and that Alabama has passed a law that if you have frozen embryos, they are considered children, and if you got 6 and you get rid of them, you could be in trouble. So Stormy was on the news saying that her and her husband used in vitro. Okay, I think she has 2 more eggs. I think she does. Um, she said she can't imagine knowing that she knows somebody that has 6, and she's a businesswoman, and to know that she might have to use those, that's crazy, y'all. So in Alabama, you can't get rid of them embryos. You're going to have somebody implant them. She going to see all that cussing was not needed. The supposedly accused CC is a millimeter, but Wanda filmed them, and that was shown to CK. So they have been accused of filming that podcast. Don't send I talk to you. Let me go try to get Nubian right quick so I can be ready. We're gonna show them another thing or two. Right. Hey, Braylon. Hi. How are you? Uncle Wonder and Shrek sitting in a tree. KISSINE tree. Hey, Birdie Toodaloo Taylor. Hey, Shay Jones. Wonder is one always saying she takes somebody man. People that say that must have had somebody they really loved taken from them. Okay, because she always saying she can take somebody's man, but somebody took her man. That's the way she acted. Okay, she called people bees. She did. I would not have been in that prison. No, ma'am. That doesn't make any sense. You're a millimeter, but went to fraternize Miss Mel's enemies to me. There was a bunch of them there. I mean, I don't know who all was there, but there were some millimeters there. Anyone that wants Uncle Wanda, they can have them. Yeah. So doing well. Good. Carol Toomer. Hi. Sassy T and teetoters and mods. Hi. Now I'll be heading to Dothan tomorrow. So I know a lot of y'all probably work. So hopefully you guys can join me on my live when I'm driving. At the chat, I currently reside in Wanda City. The boyfriend is the husband. Same guy. What? Oh, no, Simba. That's crazy. Let me go try to get Nubian. She going to see. Um, these laws, people pay attention who are vote for. It is important to know who will vote right. True, but they just passed this. So Stormy, she has a concern, and she really did. I can't sit there and say she sounded crazy on the news. She didn't. She really spoke very well about intro. Okay. And she spoke about the embryo. She said she sees the part what they're saying, but she also sees the part of women that they got their eggs frozen and they are embryos, and when they're ready to carry them or get surrogates, just in case they pull maybe 3 or 4 eggs out, and just in case 1 or 2 don't take, you got, what if those 2 take, you still got 2 more embryos. Same guy, I'm hollering, same guy. He must have cheated on her, honey. These red states always effing ish up for the rest of us. Right. I would be there to ride with you. Thank you, Yvette. These laws please pay attention. Yeah, these laws are crazy, but you got to remember, Alabama is it's a southern state, and you know how we are. We're the Bible chain, baby, and they don't believe in all that. Okay. Hey, KO2, Sassy T, Toter, and Mars. Hello. Hey, Overcomer. I am 6. Let me try to get the new app. Supposedly accused CC's is a millimeter, but one, yeah, Uncle Wonder and Shrek sitting in the tree, yeah. Sassy Carla was right. I did hear a subscriber say she called Amazon and reported that the Scots were scammers. That's too much, and it's not right to do that to them. Now, I don't agree with that. Now, that's one thing I don't agree with. I'm not calling nobody. If they trying to get themselves out the ground, that's one thing. That's their money. They got kids to support. They got bills to support. Now, when they on the show scamming, if they gonna get caught scamming, the people that they scamming gonna have to catch them. I'm not gonna tell them. Okay, that's just me. Marcia said, I just love us. Me too. Marcia Starling, she has family everywhere here. Oh my God. Mm. But yeah, not me. I don't roll that way because I don't want nobody rolling that way on me. But I ain't gonna try to roll as a scammer either. But I'm not gonna roll that way. And I guess when people were calling, Carlos got to understand what started this. Okay, what started this was if they had to gave the right address at the right times and dates instead of putting flyers out with no information, then people wouldn't been calling that hotel. See, that's what happened. People say, well, they said there ain't gonna be no expo, and then people say they scamming. So there you go. If you do things right, you wouldn't have to worry about this mess. It's not about it all on themselves. Yes, why do all these laws target women? We all get targeted. That's why I can't understand how a lot of us don't stick together. That's right, says it's called integrity, right? Why would you do that first? Look at Mel. She put out her flyer, had the dates, time, people to line up, put out the second flyer, date, time, people line up. Went online, bought your tickets. They didn't do that. They put out a fake flyer with a fake address because they got tired of people trying to call and trying to report them. If you had did it right, you wouldn't have had these issues. Period. Hey, Naja, the kid. Listen, I get it. I wouldn't do it, but that's a problem in our community. Letting the scammers get away with scamming. Not our fault what these do. That's right. You're right, Don Simber. I mean, not Don Simber, but PDS 5428. Don Simber said, Marcy Starling, yes, over here in my apartment complex, Wanda be everywhere. She speaks to everyone, smiling and waving at everyone. I never let her know that I know who she is. She the hometown celebrity. Celebrity. Because they don't know what they are doing. Queen Sugar Mama, because the clear men are scared of being in the minority. They are the minority. If you get every black person, look at how many dark skinned people are compared to clear people. The only reason why we became the minority because they infiltrated us. They infiltrated by letting the borders open to dilute the black population. Yes, Melody, don't bother anybody scanning business. Nope. Yeah, you can't wonder things. Celebrity. Also, always downplaying male's accomplishment made people salty. Now, so wants to give Mel credit. Yeah, now, of all time, he want to give her credit because they didn't know what they were doing. They still don't. Amen. Please take the medicine and take care of yourself. All right, you guys, I am getting ready to head back upstairs, do some work. I will see you guys tonight at 7:30. No, yeah, 7:30. 7:30. I'll see y'all at 7:30. Um, and hope you guys have the rest of your day. I hope you do good. Have a good day. Naja says, much love. Same to you, Braylon. So don't forget to go to the post office. Don't want Auntie Greta to whoop your. I know. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.